Yes.
Out of all the stories you wrote, which one was like close to the heart?
Um, that's like a kind of a different question from like the last class. Somebody asked which was your favorite book, and so I answered that differently than I'm going to answer this because you used a different phrase, closest to the heart, which is a good phrase, and it's definitely Gorilla Season. That's closest to my heart, and that not just the book but the whole topic. Because of all my books, the only one that I've ever had desire to write more on the topic is, Guerrilla Season and Civil War Missouri, and these characters and other characters.
Yes. In back.
Why is Gorilla Season called Gorilla Season?
In Missouri at the time, the guerrilla season, what I found out, the guerrilla season didn't have a name. The book didn't have a name for quite a while. Like, while I was writing it, I didn't have a title, and kept thinking, what am I going to name it? And I just kept writing. And then in my research, it was one book that I was reading. There was a letter in the book. There was a letter that a guy in Missouri had written to his brother or his brother-in-law or something. And in it he said, the letter was written in the spring of like either 1863 or 1864. And he wrote to his brother, it's guerrilla season here in Missouri. And that meant that the guerrillas were coming back. And as soon as I read that phrase, I was like, oh, there's my title. Because the season that they knew as the season for guerrillas was from around April, right around now, when the leaves are coming back on the trees, until the leaves fell back off the trees again. Because those were the times when the guerrillas were able to come out and hide in the woods, the places to hide. And then once the leaves fell off the trees, they would either do one of two things. They'd go to Texas for the winter, or the guerrilla bands would disperse, and the guys would, either go back to their farms or hide out somewhere else. But the times when they actually formed the guerrilla bands and did their guerrilla things was that season from April through September.